Hi guys, today we're going to be working on the combinations of special triangles. So it's just putting both of the special triangles together into one problem. So let's look at letter A. We have to find x, y, and z. X would be the easiest one to start with. So I know it's 45, 45, 90. So if I want to go from the hypotenuse to x, we would divide by root 2. So x is equal to 5 root 2 divided by root 2, which the root 2's would cross out, so that's just 5. So we know that x is equal to 5. So in order to find z and y, we would have to know the short side of that 30, 60 triangle. So I know it's 30, 60, 90 because this is a 30 right there. So that means the angle at the top is going to be 60. And I know that that highlighted side, that's going to be equal to 5 because it's a 45, 45, 90, which is an isosceles triangle. So I know that those two sides are going to be the same. So now that you have the short side, to get z, you have to multiply by root 3. So z is equal to 5 multiplied by root 3. So that was pretty simple. It's just 5 root 3. And then to get y, you take that same 5 and multiply it by 2. So y is equal to 10. For letter B, we cannot solve for z or y. There's too many unknowns. So I need to know the length of this side in order for me to solve for y or z. So the best thing to do would be to solve for x. So I know my short side. So I have my short side. We're going to multiply that by 2 to solve for x. So that means x is going to be 14. So I still need to know this side, even though there's no variable there. I need to know this side, the medium side of the 30, 60, 90, because this y is going to be equal to that medium side because of the 45, 45, 90. So what that means is to get that side, you're going to multiply the 7 by root 3. So that means this side is 7 root 3, making y equal to 7 root 3, because they're the same. So then to get z, I take the 7 root 3, and I'm going to multiply it by root 2 for the hypotenuse of a 45, 45, 90. So your z is going to be 7 root 3 times root 2, and root 3 times root 2 is root 6. So z is going to be equal to 7 root 6. So this next one, letter C, you have a rectangle and a triangle. So one of the easiest things to do is to break this up into a rectangle and a triangle. So let's draw this dotted line. That would make that a 90-degree angle. So because there's a 60 degrees right there, I know this is going to be 30, 60, 90. And then let's look at what we have here. So y is up here. Y is going to be the same as whatever the length is at the bottom, but it's only going to be this length. And this 40 represents the entire length of the figure. So we don't really want to solve for y just yet. So let's solve for, can we solve for x? Let's figure out how we can do that. I don't know the short side because this whole length is going to be 40. So I have to use what I know about the rectangle. So I know that the height of the rectangle is 8 root 3, which means the medium side of the triangle is going to be 8 root 3. So if I wanted to find this side, you would have to divide by root 3. So 8 root 3 divided by root 3, that equals 8. Okay, so just from here to here, that's 8. So now I can find what y is, because from here to here is going to be whatever 40 minus 8 is, which is 32. So y is equal to 32. Now I'm going to use my 8 of my short side to find x. So to find the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90, you're going to multiply by 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. So that means x is equal to 16 and y was equal to 32. Okay, for letter D, we still have a rectangle and a triangle. So let's draw this triangle. We have a 90 degrees. And then this one says 45, so that means that the top angle right here is going to be 45. So let's look at where all of our variables are. We have an x here and a y there. So let's just label some stuff that I already know. So I know that this length at the bottom of this rectangle is going to be 23. But remember, that's not going to be what the answer is for y, because the answer for y is the entire length of the bottom of that figure. So if I wanted to get just this little section right here, okay, I know the hypotenuse of the 45, 45, 90. So if I wanted the side of the triangle, all you would have to do is divide by root 2. So 10 root 2 divided by root 2, the root 2's will cancel, so it just leaves you with 10. So now I can find y. Y is going to be the 10 plus the 23. So that's going to be 33. So now that I know that that green side of the 45, 45, 90 is 10, that means that that other length is 10. And that will help me find x, which is the height of the rectangle. So x is going to equal 10. For letter E, we have, looks like 4 different variables that we're going to be solving for. So we have A equals, B equals, C equals, and D equals. Okay, so we have a 30, 60, 90. And then we have a 45, 45, 90. So if we're looking at our variables, I can't do anything right now with the 45, 45, 90 because all 3 sides are variables. So that means we're going to have to start over here. So we're given the medium side of this 30, 60, 90. So if I'm given the medium side and I want to find the short side, we're going to have to divide by root 3. So A is going to be 12 divided by root 3. You're going to want to rationalize your denominator. That will give you 12 root 3 over 3. And then you're going to simplify the 12 and the 3. So 12 divided by 3 is 4 root 3. So A is equal to 4 root 3. So because I know that A is 4 root 3, that is one side of the 45, 45, 90. So now I can get this side, which is D, because those 2 lengths are going to be the same. So then letter D is also going to be 4 root 3. So there's a couple different things you can do here. Now that I know this side, I can find C. And now I can use that to also find B. So the order in which you do these next ones doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and find C and just finish that 30, 60, 90. So if I'm going to go from the short side to the hypotenuse, all you have to do is take the measurement of the side, which is 4 root 3, and we're going to multiply that by 2. So when you do that, all you want to do is multiply your whole numbers. You get 8 root 3 for C. Then if I wanted to find b, I'd have to take the side, and then if it's a 45, 45, 90, and I'm trying to find the hypotenuse, we are going to multiply by root 2. So I have 4 root 3, and then I'm going to multiply that by root 2 because I'm taking the side and going to the hypotenuse. So this will be root 3 times root 2 will be root 6. So 4 root 6 would be your answer for B.